Hey everybody, this is Kiki at Niar Designs. I pray you're all doing well and are doing something that makes you happy. Preferably, hashtag Mass Make March Hop 2025. Nice transition, right? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I've been so nervous, you guys. Being as transparent as I can be. If you watch this, thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate your time. Anyway, let me explain a little about this. DJ over at Hither and Yon Studio has put this together and kindly invited some of us to come and join her. And I am extremely honored to be one of the participants. But this is, of course, open for everybody. Please come join us and mass make and have fun and create. It's what it's all about, is the sharing of ideas and being together. And anyway, DJ, thank you. Thank you for including me, for your support, for your kindness, your generosity with all the free kits. It's amazing. Anyway, before we begin, I just dropped something. We have to go into our God's gift box, and right there. Okay. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. James 4:10. Absolutely. Lord, help me to be honest and humble enough to acknowledge my need of moral and spiritual help from others, as well as your divine help. Come on. Oh my goodness. Tell me, please. That's God. That's God. Give me a minute. Ooh, thank you. That just got to me. Anyway, hashtag Mass Make March Hop 2025. If you would like to participate, please do post it on all social media. If you do, definitely use this hashtag. Of course, it'll be in the description. Everything will be. All of the other participants will be in there as well. So DJ, again, Hither and Yon Studio, kicked us off on Friday with specimen slides. It was alive. It was so much fun. So cute, so creative. Loved her ideas. So many tips and tricks, like I've said before. Definitely go watch the replay. It'll be on the live button on her channel. Then Lyndee at Lyndee K and Sean Designs. She did book page pockets. So much fun. So much fun. Lyndee was alive too. I didn't make it in time for her live. Lyndee, if you see this, I wrote to you that I got stuck in. It was a mess. But anyway, I did watch the replay. You did fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing your designs. Then today, actually, I'm recording this on Sunday. Excuse me, the 23rd. It was Bexx at Black Whisper Crafts page corners. She did so many page corners, such great ideas. Never even, and I wrote in the comments, I'm definitely going to do these. These looked so much fun and simple and just creative. Bexx, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Of course, today it's me on the 24th. And I'm going to do hidden paper clips. Then tomorrow, Tuesday, is going to be Patti from Checkmate. She's going to do CD pocket flips. Then on Wednesday, Amethyst Raven is going to do some belly bands and tucks. On the 27th, Thursday, is Amber Delightful Creations by Amber, and she is doing tag booklets. So, guys, please go show your support. Definitely, if you'd like, subscribe to their channels, give them a thumbs up, and definitely comment. It so helps us out. And especially, with DJ, she put so much work into it with emailing everybody and just making sure everybody was on the same page, and she did a lot of work. Plus all her other stuff, that designing and everything else, and the lives and everything else that's on her plate. So DJ, thank you again. Thank you so much. Okay, so like I said, I am doing hidden paper clips. I'm going to do 3 designs. It's kind of, well, one is kind of the same and different. You'll see when I get there. They're pretty easy. The last design is a little bit, it's not difficult. I can't say it's difficult, but it will need 3 paper clips, and so it'll need more, I guess, but easy enough. Okay, let me show you. I have little boxes of everything ready to go, and let me just first show you the designs that I'm thinking of doing, and then I will. Now, a lot of you have already seen. This is my planner journal, and in this is, and I made this for also my Ephemerimber journal of this past year, 2024. And I loved it so much that now it's in this, and I have it in my other journals and whatever. And with my planner journal, what I've done is every month I have kept it to kind of clean, and every month I embellish it a little bit more. So by April next month, it'll have designs on the back as well. I did journey. That's my word for the year. But anyway, this is what we will be doing. Our last one will be this. This is the one that takes 3 paper clips. So yes, and I am going to put you up just a little, so you can see the whole thing. So this particular one just fits over your entire page. So this will be a different measurement depending, of course, where you are, because I know the papers are excuse me, are different in Europe and Australia and New Zealand and such. So this will be, I think, a different size than mine, than in America. Oh my gosh, I'm babbling. I know, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's going to be the 3rd design. Then I have these 2. Now, these papers are from Joey Cardmaker. He has a freebie out for Easter. Of course, I will link him in the description as well. So much fun. Oh my gosh. Anyway, these I'm doing for something else, but I love the papers so much. And so basically this is, I think this one, yeah, this is 2 inch and this is 3 inches. So you can do these as wide as you want, and it would depend, where's that paper here? It would depend how wide you want for the outcome, right? So you would have to do, that's why I did 2. Now, you can add pockets, and the pockets, let me show you this one so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the one that I made for what we're doing on Fridays, but it's the same as you can tell. It's one paper clip is in here. This one has a pocket in the back, and it's all on how you want to close this. Meaning, if you want to glue it all the way or not. Now, another thing that you're going to need to decide before we start doing anything is how much here, the whole thing, do you want sticking out? So, for instance, this is for this book, and I'm just gonna stick it in anywhere for right now. And when I made it, right, I made it to where I couldn't, oh boy, I'm nervous. So I wanted it to stick out. So if that's what you want, you can put these on the top too and have a top tuck, because obviously you can put things in. It's a paper clip. And I like these because they're bookmarks and hidden paper clips and side tucks, top tucks. You can even put it on the bottom of your journal if you want. But and they're tabs as well. So you can make a lot of these and put them all, and then just move it place to place. And that's why I like the pocket in this, because if you're reading, I just stick little pieces of paper in there. If I'm reading something, a quote, in a journal, whatever it is, you have little pieces of paper that you can write on. Good for your Bible study or what have you. So for this one, again, I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to do a pocket in, and then the other one I'm just going to glue straight. Now, I will give you some tricks, and that's what I have here. Okay. So this is smaller. This is a little, what is it, an inch and a half. So a little smaller than this, but the same premise, the same thing. I'm just doing this to show you, okay? Whatever you want on the outside, you're gonna have to face down, okay? Then, so, like so. You're going to take your whichever paper clip you want. You can use these or, oh my gosh. Oh, guys, I'm sorry it got stuck. Of course it did. Of course it did. Why? Come on, let go. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Or a 2-inch. The 2-inch I am going to use for something bigger and for the other one that I'm doing. But you decide which one you want to choose. Okay, I'm going to, for this one, I'm going to do the 1-inch one. Decide how big you want your tab. And when you put these two, you're going to put these two together. And then you're going to fold. This is the easy way, okay? You're going to put these two together. You're going to want one side longer than the other so it fits in nicely. You're going to, don't fold it yet. You're going to push this up to where you want. So one side is longer than the other. See, so let's say this is a piece of paper. Okay, I folded it in half where these two are meeting. I'm just going to take this, push this up to kind of where I want, because I want this one shorter than this one. And now you can burnish it if you so choose to, and take your paper clip, and you're going to want to put, there's a long side and a short side, as you know, of paper clip. You're going to match the sides, meaning there's a short side here and a long side. So you're going to want to put the long side of your paper clip to the long side of your paper, like so. And then you're going to, and here's your tab. We'll round the corners and do all of that, okay? that's the easy way to do it. That's how I did this. If you see, it's the same thing. I just pushed this up to where I wanted this one and make sure one was shorter than the other. And then I just took my card and burnished it. Okay. Now, I will say, I must have done it on the wrong side, but it really doesn't matter. In this one, they're both one. That this, any type of tape, is going to come in handy, especially if you want to make a pocket. I am going to make a pocket on this one. This one is going to be a pocket. This one I'm closing. So if you want a pocket, and even if you don't, actually, I always put some type of tape on my paper clip. For one, it holds it steadier. And for two, when you put this down, because there's another layer, it doesn't, your paper clip is going to show through, but not as much. This kind of puts a barrier. So I'm just going to take a piece, and I am going to actually glue it as well. I'm just going to fold this like that. And you can always, you know, cut off. And I forgot to put glue. I'm nervous. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, you're probably thinking this woman is a wackadoo. Here I am saying, oh, don't forget to glue. What do? I forgot to glue. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, I'm so sorry. Oh, calm down, Kiki. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Let's try that again. Let me just, I'm just gonna cut the tape off. No, you didn't do it, Kiki. Not at all, actually. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Anyway, okay. And of course my dog gets up now. She's been lying in her bed as usual, guys. I'm sorry if you hear her with her toys and whatever. Here she goes. That's all good. It's all good. Anyway. Okay, so then when, and the reason, again, that you want to do this, okay, and you definitely want to take your tool and do this. It makes the tape adhere better. I keep taking it out of camera. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, again, this side, the long side, is going to be the pocket. So I don't want to put glue, and that's why, again, I put the tape there. So when you take something, right, it's going to easily go in and out. Now what you have to do is decide which side you, or if you want it on the top. Because if you want it on the top, obviously there's not going to be a pocket. If you want this is what I call the front of the paper clip, and that is the back. Of course, you can change it. I'm just telling you how I perceive it, okay? For me, I'm going to put it in like the other one, so I'm going to put it in on the right side. So this will be my front, and of course, if I want something that's directional, it's going to have to go, I'll use this way, okay? Instead of, obviously, the opposite way. And that also means that on the back, when you design something or when you have something on the back, you're also going to want that directional. Now, well, we'll get to that later. So now what I do is I'm going to speak, Kiki, ink. I'm going to ink before I glue. So you're going to want to do that before you you glue if you want to do the inside. Because this is a pocket, not this one, but in the back here, because it is a pocket, a small pocket, I would like to ink the inside of this. So I'm going to do everything now, okay? And I'm not going to show that because I need as much time for the other one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you get a blender tool and then you ink the edges of wherever you choose to. But it is a lot easier before you glue things down. So because I'm going to put it this way and the opening of the pocket is here, I want to ink the inside. Okay, so I'm going to do that really quick. I'm going to do it with this as well, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I did round the corners, as you can tell here, and in the back I also just inked everything up. Again, this is so when you put things in and out of the pocket. So I like to start with the pocket so I don't have to think about it. I know it's done. I am going to actually get my good glue. I'm running out of it, so oh, the corner around, so I forgot. So again, choose your side because now you're going to close the bottom of the pocket, whichever side. So because I'm doing this side, I need to close the bottom of the pocket. So what I do is I actually do it on this side. So then when I close it, I know the bottom is closed, so all I have to worry about is the tab part of it, okay? So I just take, and I'm using art glitter glue. Again, I'm running out, so I use this sparingly, guys. So there we go, just a little bit. Let me put the pin back in so I don't forget, because you know it's me. And I'll just close that. Okay, and there we go. So now I know that my pocket is closed, and it will be, of course, when I close the tab part of it, this will be as well. Now I am going to use this is 3-in-1 glue by Beacon. I'm going to use that for the top, just so you don't see the glue in case, depending on the piece of paper. Speaking of paper, this that I've used for this is copy. Yeah, I think, no, it's matte photocopy paper. And it's, I believe, yeah, 32 pound. No, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry. I am a mess right now. It is 32 pounds, but it is not photocopy paper. It's just regular copy paper. Ooh, Kiki, you're making a mess of yourself. Okay, so now what I do is I hold this down where the pocket is, and I'm going to glue around this. And because this is a tab as well, I am going to put a little bit of glue in the middle. Oh, look at me. I forgot to glue it. Oh my God. I promise you, I'm not always like this. So if you're new, hi, Kiki. I hope you consider subscribing. Oh my gosh, and liking, commenting, all that stuff. Oh, Kiki, you're a mess. Anyway. But in all seriousness, guys, I appreciate your time, that you're here, and I really do hope that you consider subscribing and hanging out with us. Okay, so that is one. I'm going to put this off to the side. I do have my pocket in the back, and I'm just going to put that to the side to dry really well before I cut any of the little pieces off or do anything else to it. I'd like for it to dry thoroughly. And I will be working on this one. Now, this one, I was thinking of maybe doing it from the top. And again, as you can see, just this tab isn't as long. This tab, I'm sorry, I'm in the desert, it's dry. This tab part is a longer tab, not only longer this way, but higher, I should say, tab than this one. I do, even though I did ink it, I forgot to round the corner, so let me get that done really quickly. Did I? There we go. Okay. And let me ink that again. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. I am doing fine. You know, like I said, I was a bit nervous for this. You know, I want to do a good job because, you know, DJ has just been so kind and everything. I didn't want to do anything to embarrass her. Make her think, oh, Lord, what, what did I do? No, she would never. That's completely a joke. But before I do glue this, I do want to put the tape down. So again, this one I'm not making a pocket because it's going to go this way. So everything that I do is going to go up and down, meaning it, you know, so it's going to be on the top of a journal. So I need to obviously think of that when I decorate. So those decisions will have to come before you even start making your hidden paper clips, just so you can decide on which way you want to have everything, right? So because this is not a pocket, I am just going to put one piece of tape. If I was making this one into a pocket, I would put 2 pieces of tape. But because it isn't, you don't really have to. I might actually, though, on this side, because this bottom piece is moving quite a lot. So this one I might put, So yeah, you're going to want to use a strong glue, obviously, for the paper clip, for this part of it, so the paper clip doesn't move about. Because again, if you're going to be taking it in and out or moving it in your journal or Bible or whatever book you decide to use it in, you're going to, you know, you're not going to want the paper clip, obviously, to be loose in there. You're going to want it to obviously hold in place. So I am going to put 2 pieces of tape on the long side of this paper clip. Or, yeah. And then just burnish it really well. Okay. And I don't mind that it's sticking up. You're not going to see it anyway. And now when you glue this down, you are going to want to glue. I'm not going to glue the top yet. I am just going to do this part like I did with the other. For me, it's easier to do it this way. Of course, you do you, and whatever is comfortable for you and how you like to do things. Everybody has their, you know, their own techniques, or how they like to do gluing and cutting and whatever. So I am just going, and now, come on. And now I will glue down the tab part of it as well. And you're going to want to make sure that all edges are okay. And I will give you, if you don't want your paper clip to show, don't press down in the middle. I just usually go and press down just a little bit. I don't really press hard so the paper clip doesn't bulge out of there. It's flat, if you can see. And again, that tape in between, that really does make a difference. So there. So now we have 2. Okay, and let me show you on this. So this one I want on the top of a page, just like so. So again, I'm going to be decorating it here. And also, well, I shouldn't have picked. I shouldn't have picked. But you can see like that, right? And so that, I think that'll be nice sticking out of a book or journal or Bible or whatever you want it for, right? This one is going to be for the side like so. Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to put those 2 on the side so we can decorate. Now, for the long one, this is what I used for this part of it. This just happens to be the perfect height, if you will, bottom to top of my page in my journal. So you will have to decide what. Now, if your envelope or whatever it is, you can use a piece of just plain cardstock, right, and do it to the height of your page. Again, up to you. With this one, you're gonna want to decide how wide you want it. With this one, I want to try and put pockets in. So I want to kind of like wrap a piece of paper around it to put a pocket in the back and in the front to stick little pieces of ephemera or whatever in it. So I did want it a bit wider, okay? So this is going to be my base. So what I did is, again, I measured how much I wanted. I cut the envelope. Obviously, the windowed part you can use, absolutely. You can definitely use that and put something inside and do it like that. I mean, how cool would that be? And I have one like that. But with this, because I want it all covered and I wanted the pockets, I didn't want to put a window. Then what you're going to want to do is, hold on, oh my gosh, I didn't want to lose all the pieces, so I put them all together, is you're going to want to take a piece of just, this is regular copy paper, because there's going to be 3 or more layers. You don't want it so thick that you're going to have a problem getting it in and out of your book, journal, Bible, whatever. So I just use regular copy. This is, you know, when my printer did its thing, calibration or whatever. So that's, I use that. You're not going to see it. And if you are, you can always just do it this way and this, you know, it'll be in this way. You want to make sure that this piece, okay, is going to fit inside of this, meaning, like so, okay? 2 reasons. 1, it gives it stability, and it's nice. For 2, this piece is what you're going to put your paper clips on. I chose 3 2-inch paper clips. One of the paper clips I put in the, and this doesn't matter, both of the sides are exact. Oh, I have to close that down, but we'll do that. So it doesn't matter where you put the long side or whatever, but I will say you might want to put the long side of each one, you know, make them the same, basically. And then you're gonna, I'm not measuring, but thereabouts. You just wanna place them sort of kind of evenly, right? Like so. And again, this is the open side, so you want to make sure that you're not closing up the open side. And then again, that's what's going to fit in here. And when you're all together, this is your page is going to fit inside of there, like so, obviously, long ways, okay? So again, what I'm going to do is put tape on each of the paper clips. This way, again, they don't move, they hold better for me. And they don't make marks, or if they do, I feel they're not as deep. So I am going to do that really quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, so that part is done. I have 2 pieces on tape on each paper clip on each side. There you have it. I might, yeah, I think I'm going to do a 3rd, actually. However, I did want to show you, just in case you don't know, this is what the 3-in-1 glue looks like and what it comes in. It comes in this bottle. It is from Beacon, and it really is 3-in-1. Okay, I like this acid-free, waterproof. It holds better. It's clear. It's fast dry. It's all the things. I use it for cloth and whatever. This is a great glue. I just am running out. So I'm using it a little sparingly right now. Let me put that away. Of course. And I just want to put another piece of tape on each one, just in case. I don't think it'll show through, but I don't want to make the whole thing and then all of a sudden, you know, it pops up. I just don't like that look. I mean, if it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother you. And usually things like that don't bother me, but for whatever reason, I just don't like it. So I'm just going to do this really, really, really quickly, hopefully, because I do want to get to decorating, because of course, you know, that's the fun part, right? What are you guys drinking, by the way? I am drinking, I have my tea, and I'm drinking peach today. Peach tea. I know, it probably seems like I've been drinking coffee. I've not been. I good. Oh my goodness, could you imagine me on coffee? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay. So now we're here. And again, from here, it doesn't matter where the paper clips, you know, this way or this way. It doesn't matter. But you are going to want to put it in here. Just to make sure, again, everything is correct and we're all good. And it is. I will close this up when I'm done. So now what you want to do is, the way, again, you're going to have to find your particular style or what have you. With this part, I don't put it very close on the open edges, meaning the 3 open edges, because I don't want to make the inside smaller, and that way my paper that I put it on won't go in if I close, you know, this part up. So I try to put the glue a little further down, and I will show you what I do with the long sides. Oh God, I'm hoping I'm making sense, guys. Sometimes I find that I have difficulty, and that is awful because, hello, I used to be a teacher. I should be extremely good at explaining myself, and yet here I am, not so much so. But I think it's different, or at least I find it different. Okay, so now that you have it in, oh, that's actually one good point about the envelope being open, the flap, is that you can see, but see what I mean? If I were to close this down on the inside here, the white would be closed, so I would lose that much of the inside of it, this part here. So again, I'm just going to take and do this lightly because I don't want to see those paper clips. but just enough for the glue to adhere well. Okay, now it's all good. Good, 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 good. Now what you can do, well, first, let me, it's starting to, so yeah, let me finish that where I can close that. And I am going to glue it everywhere for added strength. Usually I say just glue here if I'm making a pocket or something else with the envelope, but because I'm going to be covering it completely, this is fine. Okay, so now this will fit. Pretend, I'll just open it, that this is your page. You will then fit it like so onto your page. Okay, so here, oh, fit a little too well. I couldn't get it off. Okay, I am going to put this to the side for it to dry. And but you do now want to choose whatever papers you want. And also, if you want your papers to go above this, so you, because you can, in reality, you can make this into a tab shape if you want to. Here, look, like this. Obviously, it's not as long as this, but you can make this into this shape as well and make it into just a big tab. Just cut the corners, right? And this will be, here to here will be the tab. I'm not going to do it because, again, with this one, I want to put pockets on it. So I want it as much as I can get, surface being my substrate. So I'm going to keep it as is. What you can also do, if you want, when you pick out your paper, if you want the tab to go on top, you can make your paper a little taller than your piece, so that this will stick up from the top of your book, journal, Bible, whatever. Okay, I've already cut this pretty much, and when this dries, I don't want to manipulate it too much, but I'm then going to just glue this on top of here, and you can leave it just like that if you want. It's basically done, unless, of course, you want to embellish it further. Now, for embellishments, let's just talk about that just a little bit. You can basically do whatever you want to do. So here's the other piece to that. You can use digitals. This digital is amazing. It's beautiful. This one is also a freebie, and this is by Betsy at Museful Creations. And of course, Betsy's info will be down in the description, her YouTube channel and everything. You can go there, go to her Ko-Fi, and pick this up for yourself. I believe this had 8 papers, all stunning. I've used this in so many projects. But anyway, okay, this is another one, same set. But so I just wanted to show you some of the embellishment. This is for my How Do You Do Art project. I'm doing a little golden book, Alice in Wonderland. And for that one, I'm using a digital by Becky Bokern, and this is her digital. I have little, this should be in that one, actually. So I have music paper, I have tea bags, I have, this is just tracing paper that I just cut up and I stamped all over it. And what I do with that, with this and tea bags that I've glued, I make little flowers like so. And I love these little things. I use them all the time. So you can do that. You can cut it wherever you want. Obviously, do whatever you want. I have like this. I have some text from a book. And then over there I have, you know, tickets and labels and on and on and on. And then, you know, I also have this. Then, this is, oh my gosh, probably in the fall, I went to my local thrift store, and I found I have been using this. It's a McCall's sewing pattern. Love this. Anyway, so, but I never really looked inside. I've just taken a piece out, taken what I needed, and, you know, onward I go. Well, the other day, I took it out. Not only did it have this. Look at the color, guys. Oh my God. I love this. Love, 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 love. It's huge. I'm not even opening it. It's halfway. Love this. But then I looked further. Where is that piece? Hold on. Oh no. Here it is. I went right by it. So I open this up. I have to do it on the side of the camera. Apologies. So when someone obviously used this pattern, and look, they put this in between the two patterns. How cute is that? And it's bunnies. I mean, how fitting is that for right now? Anyway, I mean, 79 cents and, you know, 29 cents for vegetables. What is this? Sliced pineapple for 53 cents. You know, that was a long time ago. But anyway, I just love it. So get whatever it is that you want to decorate with, whatever papers you want to use, digitals, whatever. Also, I have some lace and ribbons and trim and whatever other fibers and fabrics and whatever I could find. So those are my decorations. So I'm going to bring these two back, and just as a reminder, I'm just gonna use this to show you. This one can go like that, right? But this one has the pocket, remember? So this one is definitely going to go this way. So all my decorations have to be facing out from here, right? And then when you turn it over, obviously the decorations have to be facing this way. This one, however, is going to be on the top like so. So the decoration has to be on here. And then when you turn the page, again, will have to be here. And does it bother me that this is back? It doesn't bother me. Not in this pattern. If it bothers you, either use something that is not directional, or we're going to cover it up. We're not, again, you do you. But it really does not bother me. I'm just going to make this a little Okay, so let's do this one first. I'm going to put all that in front of me like that. And again, we are doing the hashtag Mass Make March Hop 2025, hosted by DJ at Hither and Yon Studios. Okay, so I have like last week, I made paper buttons. I made little flower paper button things. Just a whole bunch of different little labels. I have labels. I have whatever. So, oh, hold on, my music sheet. So what I'm going to do, and again, this is facing this way, and this might be of help to somebody. For me, because I'm me, I am going to put something in my pocket so I remember that there is a pocket. That's, of course. I had a little, oh my goodness. Seriously, I had a little, I think this is it. Yes, this is it. I wanted this actually to stick out of that because I like the colors together. So I'm just going to stick that like that just so I remember what's what. So I'm going to get together. I'm going to refresh my tea. You guys do the same. And I won't glue anything down. I will, because this takes me so long. And I don't want to rush because I'm recording and I don't want to take, you know. So I'm going to do this. I will be back with you, show you what I came up with, then go from there. I don't know what I'm going to use yet, so I can't say. But there will most likely be butterflies because I put butterflies on everything. So there will most likely be a butterfly here in some way. I also have these borders that I got, and I just love the colors, so I do want to use that somewhere as well, either in pieces. I do have these little pieces. I made little flowers I cut out, you probably saw, with this paper and some other paper. I punched out flowers just to see how they would go. I think that would look cute, you know, on whatever. So that's what I'm going to work with, and I will be back to show you what I come up with. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I have been a busy bee. How are you guys doing? Are you helping? Are you doing? Oh, please help. Okay, so let me show you what I've done thus far. Again, I'll just use this. This is the one that's, I just did one side for right now, and I'll show. Sorry about that, my husband walked in. Okay, this is the one that's on the top, and I just did one side of both. So this one, and this is the one that's a side with the pocket, okay? So again, I only did one side. The backs are not done yet. I figured, you know, you can get the idea of what it is that I'm trying to do. So here's that one. Here's this one. I did put a few things in the pocket. Again, just to remember that it's a pocket, just little tags and whatnot. You know, here's another one. I think this maybe, oh, it will fit. Look at that. Okay. So you can fit little whatever in here. Now, I did, let me get rid of the ink. My hands are a mess because I've been inking and doing and... Okay, so all I did here was I glued the paper onto the, what we made prior. Okay. Then I had this left over. And now, and this is what I mean about if you wanted to leave the top, right? This is how long the paper is. So you have enough if you want to put a tab up on top, or like I said, on the side. You do have enough room if you fold the paper. Obviously, if you're going to fold the paper this way, you're not. But this is what I wanted to show you. So I have this strip. So you can, if you want, do pockets this way, right? But I wanted to do something a little different. So I am going to put my pocket like so. And here is the pocket here. I'm going to wrap this around to the other side, and it's going to go up. And I'm going to glue here and here. So this here is another pocket. I hope I'm making sense. So I'm going to glue, then I will cut these pieces. I did ink this already because I figured, you know, get as much done as possible. I didn't, however, ink here. I just saw that, so let me just do that real quick. Okay, so anyway, that's what I was figuring on the pocket, to do it like that. So I'm going to fold my paper. Where's here? This way. And then, and this one, I do want to go down, and I will mark this like that, and this like that, so I know where to glue. Okay, so then I'm going to open that. So I'm taking it, and I know that I'm going to glue here, here, and here. Okay, so open it. I'm going to glue here, here, and oops, I didn't want that. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess again. Oh man. Okay, it's all good. All right, get this into position. That's all right. It's not exact, but it's fine. It is what it is. And yeah, oh, don't do that. You won't be able to get into your pocket. Let me just get a piece of card because oh, you can't see that way. Oh my gosh. Okay, I put the glue too far out. That's my bad. So I need the glue. Actually, it would have been easier if I had done it this way. So let me just glue that, and now I am going to stick this in there, so please excuse that. I know you won't be able to see right this minute, but I do want to get this glued down. Then I'm going to take this and kind of tighten it a little bit. Take this. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm making a mess here, Kiki. Don't do that. Okay. All right, so now what I want to do is I'm just going to do, because I know this is a full line, you know, I don't have to do like what I did on the last part. So I'm just going to take this, and I know I'm going to just glue right there. Flip this back over. There we go. Make a mess. It's fine. What else is new? And then I will make mark from here to about there. Push this down, and there we go. I just want to make sure I don't glue any of the parts. Okay, good. Now, if you want, you can push this in. I'm not going to do it that way because my thing is, if I am taking this in and out, you know, moving it as using it as a bookmark, then I'm scared this is going to rip. So I think I'm just going to cut it here, and then I will ink that. So I am just going to, as best as I can, come along here and cut like that. And there we go. And I'm going to do now the same here. I'm going to push this onto itself like that. Come in. Oh, there we go. And oh no, I'm cutting it wrong. It's okay. It's fine. And then I love ink. It hides a multitude of things. Oh my goodness. Okay. There. So now we have, let me get this stuff out of the way. So now when we, here, let me get my, and I'll just get a blank page here. So now when we use it, right, we can do that. And then of course, stick whatever in our little, oh my gosh, hello. Where are the little, I just had a bunch of little tags and stuff. Well, here, I'll just take this one. And then here as well. And now you can come in and decorate this, of course. And of course, if you want, this can be a different color. It's just what I had. I figured I'll just use that. Now, what we can also do, if you have trim, now, I don't know what this is called now. We used to call it rickrack. I don't know. But I figure, how cute would that be around here and here? I think I'm going to try and do that. This was white. I just coffee dyed it. And then dried it, obviously. So think I'm going to try and do that. You know, look, what is the worst that can happen? It's an envelope that I got free in the mail and a digital that if anything goes wrong, I mean, I can always print this again. And 3 paper clips. You know, so, and that's what I have to keep telling myself. If anything happens, it's okay. You know, what's the worst that can happen? So I'm going to take my 3-in-1 glue again, and I'm just, and I forgot to put a piece of paper in there. Oh, Kiki. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking the same thing. You're one of a kind. Oh, my word. Okay, like that. Turn it around. And like that. Now, obviously, for a mask make, this particular one, unless you have like the envelopes and whatever, this one is going to be a little more difficult to mass make. But these are so simple. And okay, I'm going to get this on and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, guys, I ran over. I'm sorry, DJ. I tried. Okay, so these, so easy to mass make. Again, you're going to take a piece of paper. This one is 1.5 inches. This one's 2. This one's 3. And it is, how many? Oh my gosh, hold on. About 8.5 inches long. You're going to, the side that you want out, you want to put up. Put it together on the top. Bend it to where you want it. And then on the inside, that fold is where you're going to put your paper clip. Long part of the paper clip, I did it wrong. Of course I did. Okay, short part of the paper clip to short side, long to long side. And then you have your tab up here. Now you can punch holes, you can decorate a whole bunch. I didn't do that. Obviously, I didn't have enough time. I just really wanted to show you the basics. And then obviously you can just take this and go wild with it, right? So here are the 3 hidden paper clips that I use most. You do not have to make these into a tab. Just take this down and you can use it as a regular. You don't need to make it into a tab if you don't choose. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, I hit the cord. Anyway, again, hashtag Mass Make March Hop 2025. This is hosted by DJ at Hither and Yon Studio. My name is Kiki at Niar Designs. I would really appreciate if you subscribe and like and definitely comment. I love connecting with you guys. I love starting a conversation with you. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Patti Checkmade CD Pocket Flips. Wednesday, the 26th, is Amethyst Raven Belly Bands and Tucks. Thursday, the 27th, Amber at Delightful Creations by Amber. She is making tag booklets. I thank you so very much. I wish you an extremely blessed rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in this world. God bless you. Thank you so very much for spending this time with me. I know it's a long one. I hope you stayed for it. I hope you got something. I hope you make these. If you do, please don't forget to post using this hashtag. All right, guys. Bye. Love you. Thank you so much. I had a blast. DJ. Love you. Thank you so much for including me. Bye, guys.